name is Chelsea, and I'm actually the owner of Urban Hydro Greens. And this is Urban Hydro Greens. We're an indoor vertical farm right in the heart of Las Vegas. And we are excited to be partnered with the Gonino Center to actually bring a little bit of what we do here at our farm to you guys in your home. Major mission and passion of ours at Urban Hydro Greens is something we call the New Age Farming Movement, which, congratulations, you guys are all now a part of. To give you a little bit of information about what the New Age Farming Movement is and why be a part of it, it's a way for us to get back to our food. We don't all live on farms anymore. We live in urban homes with urban lives, and we don't even have green thumbs, a lot of us. So this is a way to give that opportunity of nutrient-dense food to urban people with urban lives. Farming movement gives an outlet to become more sustainable, to take responsibility of our food, to have nutrient-dense food that we can take within a week and put into our smoothies and put into our kids' food, and actually grow a portion of our food knowing where our food comes from. The partnership between Urban Hydro Greens, the Gonino Center, and all of our New Age farmers nationwide, including you guys, makes up the New Age Farming Movement, which helps your health, but not only your health, but your family's health and your friends' health. And also, it helps the environment as a whole. This is why we've actually created an online community of New Age farmers nationwide. You can connect with them, post recipes, post pictures of your actual greens going at home, and learn about other people and how they're growing and what they're eating. And this way, we're actually going to promote this all over the world. That's going to actually help our environment. Now that we've talked all about the New Age Farming Movement, let's talk about how easy it actually is to do. No need for a green thumb, you don't need land, you don't need a ton of time, and it's made for urban lives. The reason why I know this is because I lived in a 600-foot studio on the Las Vegas Strip, and I was able to grow these microgreens. All I needed was a window, a little bit of water in a week, and I only had to water once a day, and I had the most nutrient-dense food that I could cut off and I could just throw right into my smoothie. So this is actually why I'm so passionate about it, is because I realized such a benefit from it. I felt that everybody should have the opportunity to do this in their homes. So we made this kit. It allows people from all walks of life to grow food year-round, indoors. You're always going to grow it indoors. Water once a day, and it's from seed to harvest in 10 to 12 days. How much easier could it be? You've heard all about why to grow and how easy it can be, but what's going to make it even more easy is we're going to be your personal farm hands today. So what I want you to do is actually take out your kits, and we're going to plant the farm together today. That way we ensure your success. So let's get started. Let's talk about what's in your kit. So we're going to have propagation trays, your grow material, which is ground coconut coir. It's really great for indoor use, very sustainable. It's the outside of a coconut. You're gonna pick one bag of seed today. We're gonna do broccoli today, personally. And you have your water bottle, so no excuses for not watering. You have a handy dandy water bottle. And instructions to go along with. Everything in your kit is exactly what we use commercially to grow here in the Las Vegas desert. So if we can grow here, you can grow in your home. So now we're at step one. Ready to get our hands dirty. We're gonna hydrate our soil. So what we're gonna need is one propagation tray, 2 of your cocoa coir wafers, and 1 cup of 16 ounces of water. The next step here is we're actually going to break one of these in half. It's very, very easy. All we do. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually just trickle the water in the middle of the cocoa coir wafer. We're gonna just trickle nice and slowly, right in the middle. And it's going to absorb the water and expand. Now, you can see it expanding there. What we like to do is we like to take some of the soil that's wet and push it off so we don't continue to just soak it in water, and find the dry stuff that's this color. You can even flip it over, flip your wafer over, and continue to pour more water on. So you're going to do this until you hydrate all 1.5 of your wafers. And it should take about 16 to 18 ounces of water. Any more than that, you might have a muddy mess. So what you're trying to do is just get kind of a sandy, soily consistency. And that'll be achievable with the 16 to 18 ounces of water. So then you're just gonna smush it around, get our hands dirty. And don't be afraid if you see these light colored ones. We're just gonna crumble it up with our hands and get your hands in there. It's like tilling your soil, just a mini farm. This is the most fun part of the whole process, in my opinion. I feel like a kid again. All right. After you're hydrated, what you want to do is nice and evenly, you don't want to pat down, you just want to spread the soil around your tray, all around the edges, so you don't see the bottom of the tray anywhere. You have about 1 inch to 1.5 inches right in the middle of the tray of soil. So it'll look just like this, nice and even. And that's it, you've hydrated your soil. This is a close-up of the hydration process. Seed. Take out 1 bag of seed that you're ready to plant today. One of these bags is going to equal 1 crop, which is going to look just like this in about 10 to 12 days. Let's stick to 1 bag of seed per tray until you get experience like us farmers here. It'd be really awesome to grow a salad in 1 tray. Plants grow at different rates and we want you to be successful. So your first times, let's use that 1 bag again until we get a little more experience with the grow rates of different plants. I picked broccoli. We're going to go ahead and plant, and I'm going to plant my broccoli. So you'll be amazed at how easy this actually is. All we're going to do is shake the seeds nice and even all around the tray. Now be free to actually use the bag, or you can put them in a cup that might be a little more sturdy. So I'm going to actually use it right out of the bag, and I'm going to sprinkle it nice back and forth all around the tray. Now don't be afraid of the edges. You can just tap a little seed in little areas that you see just soil and not a lot of seed. You just want it to be nice and even. And don't be afraid. If you just dump your seeds right in the middle like I just did, oh my goodness, I'm a terrible farmer. It's okay. All you have to do is just flick it around with your fingers all around your tray. Make sure there's no clumps of seed in one area and you're good to go. It's a beautiful tray. This is a close-up of the seeding process. That's it, we've seeded our tray. So what's really cool about the kit is that everything in it's pretty usable. What I mean is the labels on your seed bag, you can actually rip them off and put it on your tray. That way you remember what it is, and you can write the date on it so you remember your first day. The last step of planting your first crop of microgreens is to spray another one of your propagation trays, spray your seeds, and you're going to place the propagation tray on top of your other propagation tray. Now, this top one is actually called the humidity dome. It's creating the humidity so the seeds think they're underground and it's dark and it's wet and they're gonna try to sprout up and reach for light. So this is day one and we've planted our crops. For the first 3 to 4 days, we're gonna spray the top, just like we did our humidity dome, and spray the seeds once daily. Your instructions are gonna say twice daily. We do that very generally because we do ship these all around the nation and people have different environments. But for most environments, and definitely there in Texas, you're probably only gonna need 1 shot of water a day. What you're gonna look for is the dark colored soil and not that light colored soil you saw when you first started hydrating your soil. So day 4, day 5, you're gonna take your top off. You're gonna look at your microgreens. What you're gonna see most likely is a stem about 1 inch to 1.5 inches tall with a little yellow bulb all around your tray. This means all of your seeds have evenly germinated, which means we're gonna take the top off, keep it off. We're gonna take our tray of microgreens and put them in our window. At this point, we're gonna ditch the awesome green spray bottle and we're gonna hand water with a cup of water a day. A tip from the farm when it comes to hand watering, we're gonna do 1/2 cup to 1 cup a day, and we're gonna trickle around the edges of the plant because that's where it dries out the most, and then through the middle, nice and even, just back and forth, kind of how you seeded your tray. This should be about perfect. Your instructions would say, you know, a certain amount, twice daily, but again, this depends on your environment, and we have found with most of our new age farmers, this 1/2 cup to 1 cup daily is perfect. Again, what you're looking for is a dark colored soil. If it's a light colored soil or your plants are laying flat, just throw some water on there and they should come right back to life. You're gonna top water just like this once daily for the remainder of the plant's life to day 10, day 12. At this point, you're just looking for your plant to look a little something like this. As long as it has a stem, it's green, and it has 2 little leaves everywhere, you're ready to eat them. You can cut them off with scissors. It's called harvesting. You just cut them right off and then throw them in your smoothie. Cut the whole tray. You can throw it in the fridge. It lasts 2 weeks in the refrigerator, and you can start your new crop and do the exact same thing that we just did all over, and you have continuous use of your own healthy superfoods right in your home. Congratulations, it's that easy. You are now farmers. You just planted your very first crop of microgreens. Now you're gonna have nutrient-dense food in a week right in your home. Do not be afraid. We are here to help. So we have an FAQ page on our website. So if you have any questions, please go there. Otherwise, you have our email as well. That's right in your kits. You can email us pictures. You can also use that hashtag we talked about earlier. We check it all the time. We love to see pictures of you growing. We'll also answer any questions. So don't be afraid. We're here to help, and we're so excited to see all the beautiful greens you've grown.